Jennifer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the Redwoods of Northern California. Loco, what's up, my brother? Check it out. I'm gonna have you guys hang out with me for a bit, but we're gonna do a. We're in Humboldt County, California. We're in the northern part of the county, and we're doing a Bigfoot investigation. So, what we got here is a structure. You guys see that there? Boom. We're gonna investigate that structure right now, see what's going on there. But first of all, we're gonna have a little seat and breathe a little fresh air. Take a little time out. I just drove like 2 hours to get to this area, and this is it's a hot spot. This is a park where a lot of people frequent. Oh yeah, no, here, I'll hug a tree for you. How about that? But yeah, you need to come out here and hug one of these trees. Just hug the tree for you there. Maria, hello, welcome. Here, let's go hug some redwoods. I'm not sure. I don't think that's not a redwood there. I don't know exactly what type of tree that is. But these guys here, see, these guys are more red. That's a redwood right here. We'll give that a hug. There's a nice little trail that goes up through here. Look, that's old growth right here. They chopped that down a long time ago, which is sad, but that's what people do. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new ones growing around it. So hopefully they'll grow to be big and strong and live a long time. So you can hear people around. This is a popular park, but nonetheless, I think this park has a lot of activity. And the park goes way back. It goes for miles, and there's private properties and I guess call there. But yeah, here, let's take a minute. We'll just hang out here for a second. Official Griffin. What's up, you guys? I'm glad you guys are here to join me. We're gonna do a little inspection of a structure back there, but I need to take a breather right quick. RA, happy rising, bro. Yeah. All right, let's go check out this structure. Now, this is an area where I found many structures before. And before we get to that, there was a structure here that I recorded on a previous video. You can see all the material has been spread about there. And the structure was here. It was all covered up in between these 2 logs. And as you can see, there's nothing there. Nothing, no longer there. And I've seen structures come up and come down in this area. We've got a few sticks still laid out from the previous piece. But now, right behind that, and I think I did a video when they first started this, and this one's slowly been going up. And we've had structures, let's see, where was the last one? I think the last one was up on this tree. It was a structure, and I showed it little by little when it was being built, and that's gone as well. But now we have this, which is very interesting. We've got this weird piece of metal here too with like a string. So I don't know what the hell that's about. Maybe some of the kids. And so yeah, let's take a look. There's some big pieces of wood that have been brought in, and it's been propped up in a certain way that everything balances each other. Yeah, this is the area of the abandoned tents, actually. If we go a little further up that way, I'm sure we could find some. There's I remember finding a few that way, and it's quite a hike. Yeah, don't pull the string, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna pull that at all. But so here we have an entrance, and all this stuff has been, it's like broken. Some of it's peeled of its bark, as you can see. Some of it's not. Different sizes, and we have fresh greens here, which also lets me know that this is new. You could tell by how green those leaves are, and then there's some older stuff here as well. So this has been a process. Let's take a look from this side. And like I've mentioned many times, a lot of the structures seem to have two entrances. And so my theory is that that could be like an escape. Either you can go that way or this way in case anyone's coming or whatever. There are some human elements in here, human things. Here's a bungee cord. But we do see that on structures. We'll see rope and different things tied up, which is very possible for the Sasquatches to use, I think, in my opinion. Got some bark there. And so check out the design, you guys. Yeah, or a window. Yeah, definitely. Some, you know, because from my understanding, the Bigfoots are known to be voyeurs. They like to watch. And there is what would you call it? A kid's playground over down that way. And I hear they like to, as creepy as it sounds, they like to look at kids and just people in general. Yeah, it's a very nice design, very different, and I'm glad they kind of, I guess I would say, finished it off, because when I came last, it was still a skeletal frame, and now it looks more complete. Word to your mother and your sister and your brother. What up, M Beast? Just checking things out here, bro. Look at this. And then inside we have like magazines. Like, look at this. This is the weird stuff. Like bark and white. You know, it's like 4 little sticks. The hell is that about? You know, and I see that. We see that a lot of the times. You know, they're just, sometimes there'll be little sticks. No, Vicky, but we can search for hair here. And it could be, in this area, it could be anything. It could be hippies. Like, we got a pencil, number 2 pencil in here. Beads magazine. And we always see this as well. There's always like a log or a stump for a seat. Or there'll be like sticks inside. And it's like someone was going, like, there's a pack of cigarettes there. And I'm sure people probably come and hang out in here after the fact, you know. It's like, oh, structure built, let's hang out inside. There's an empty bottle of, what is this? Hey, root beer. Some more magazine there. Who knows? Maybe they're trying to start a fire in here, which is very illegal. And all the structure here, let me give you a view from the top there. So that's not going to block you from rain. Got a bunch of brush there. but it will hide you from people. So I don't know, maybe people like to come in here and trip on stuff. Look at that, that's a root ball, and that's a huge redwood right there, and the structure is built on that. So like this is the base and everything's like supported on that and built around it. Yeah, some say, yeah, people, I've never, here, look, 2 more logs in there. Like I say, sometimes, you know, it's inviting, have a seat in there. But I've never seen people moving around big pieces of wood or building these things, and I'm always out here. Yeah, I've heard that they are stinky, and that's possible. Or it could be like almost like how would you say, I guess certain primates are known to have glands, and when they're under stress, or you know, certain things will activate those glands and they let out a scent. And yeah, so I think that's very possible with the Sasquatches. Bum house. All right, I'll let the Bigfoots know that you call them bums. Then I'll drag you out here and have you spend the night here and see what happens. Dude, these guys are masters of the woods, and they're out here. They're definitely out here. So the thing is, you know, is this them or is this people? There's another structure down below we can go check out if you guys want. And it's not as elaborate as this. Mike, all right, yeah, man, it's people. Cool. Well, then I hope to find the people that are building them. I'm tracking them down, bro. I as soon as a structure pops up, I'm on top of it. And I yet to find people building them. I would think as much as I'm out, you know, I would be able to find them in the process. But anyway, here, let's dip down. There's another little structure I seen. It's not nothing big, but let's take a look. And yeah, you know, once you start diving deep into the topic and you start hearing about some of the stuff that goes on, for example, I was just at Cannibal Island, and trip out on these mushrooms right here, right quick. It's like conchs. Cannibal Island. So there were seals. There's a lot of crab. And I'm sure there's fish in there because I've seen people fishing in the area. So you have those things as foods. But what I also noticed was right behind Cannibal Island is a big dairy farm. And I was just hearing about some stories of Bigfoot's milking cows. And I found that interesting. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's another source of food that they could be getting into in that area there. Because there's like really, there wasn't nothing. It was just the ocean. And yeah, I thought that was very possible in that area. Carnival Island, that's in Brazil. Let me tell you, Carnival is fun. I haven't done Carnival in Trinidad and Tobago, been there several times, but Brazil has a great Carnival. Had a blast there. But anyway, here, check this out, you guys. Looks like another structure was about to go up here, or they might have taken it down. Yeah, see all that material in there? I think there was something here before. There's something that was going on there. See all those sticks laid out, propped up. So maybe at one time all this was sheltered up, just like that structure up there. Who knows? Yeah, very interesting. And we do have homeless people and people that come camping and passing through. There's no camping here, but people still do it. It's a gnarly tree. What's up, Lindy? I'm just dragging you guys along. I'd be doing this by myself, but I said, what the hell? Let's just bring everybody with us. Lindy, you might have to go back to check out the structure we're just checking out. And I think sometimes it could be a mixture of people and the Bigfoots. No, there's a jungle gym type structure up on a piece of private property, and I've shown it before. And it's pretty crazy because sometimes the private property stuff is a little different than some of the stuff I find on the beach, but it's all questionable for sure. You guys remember this? This was a break. This was a big branch that was sticking up before, and look, something broke it off. It's like completely splintered. It's crazy. There's another break up ahead here too. We might go check it out. And this is the same location. I had a friend of my son's had recorded a video, Snapchatted it, of a possible subject, and I sent that into Bigfoot Tony, and even Wes Germer, I guess, checked it out, and everyone was like, oh yeah, it's a human. And I don't know, it's pretty crazy. There's a red individual, kind of long arms and very skinny. And don't forget, Bigfoots come in all different shapes, colors, and sizes. And I've also heard of them wearing clothes. Check this out. I got some flowers for you guys here. How about that? Someone put 4 flowers right here. Probably the hippie kids. I wouldn't doubt. All right. So this is a break. Yeah, Boy Scouts. Blame it on the Boy Scouts. Blame it on the bums. Blame it on who else? See that break there? Yeah, blame it on everyone but the Sasquatches. Sasquatch doesn't live here. Ravers. Dude, do ravers even exist anymore? Ravers, like, we're raving back in, like, the early 90s, right? Like, people practice tree climbing. See those things right there? You climb up the tree. Go way up. Yeah, people come party here. But most hippies I know are lazy as hell. And so I don't see them building a structure or anything like that. And I've had hippies, I've lived with hippies, and I've never had them build a structure at my spot. We could go further up, you guys. We could go on and get up in there. I just feel a little tired. I kind of want to just sit down and relax, but no, we can go. Let me know. I think there's like a what is it? Disc golf course way up there too. It's pretty cool, and it's all like heavily wooded, and you think the Sasquatches would be watching you. And actually, we have a competition called the Bigfoot disc golf tournament or something like that. So yeah, I'm just dragging you guys around, checking things out. I'm glad you guys could all join me. So what I'll do is maybe I'll just head on up, see what's going on up there, and if there's any action, then I'll go ahead and go live again. Thank you all for joining. Stay tuned.